Hello and welcome to a new video, and this is a new item, and it's from a company called Harry's, and it's of their face wash. Now for most of you in the UK who have been to your local supermarkets or places like Boots or Superdrug, you may have heard of the company Harry's. They do a range of men's products, primarily which I've often seen is their razors, which they sell, along with the matching shaving gel, which they have alongside with it. And sometimes they do the item separately, or they can be bought in a package. I had no idea that Harry's also did facial washes as well. And on further research, they also do facial scrubs as well. So I'm assuming that they probably do moisturizers and things like that. I got this from my local TK Maxx, and I got this for £3.99. And normally this is £5.50, so that's a little bit cheaper. As I was looking to see other stuff about Harry's, this is the actual old packaging of the facial wash, and the newer design of the actual facial wash. I think it's a slightly different design, and it's not this really dark blue as you can see here, although it looks black. It's actually a really light blue, or even possibly even a green. So the new packaging, as I said before, is exactly the same. It's just the design of it is different. I think instead of just saying face wash, it says exfoliating face wash. So that's the only, and then it doesn't have this mammoth, this woolly mammoth on the front of it. So it's a different design, but the same item. This is 150 milliliters, so that's what you'll get. Now, again, I've never used any of the Harry's products before, so I'm looking forward to trying out the other products, whether it's the facial scrubs, also their razors, which I've been tempted to purchase over the last few years, but never bothered. So I might consider picking one up and then using it to see what it's like. In the past, I used to use the Gillette ones, because that was the ones for me that worked for me. But it will be nice to sit there and try out a different company. So if people are interested, I might pick up the Harry's razor along with their shaving gel as well to see what that's like. Now, I first heard of the company Harry's when I've been on sites like on the Sky Sports site, and you'd see the little adverts from other companies, and that's where I first saw Harry's. So I don't know how old they are, so it's something you also can look into. But as I said, this is the older style packaging in terms of the design, and there is a newer one. So just to make people aware of that. Now I'm assuming that the reason why TK Maxx have the older style ones is that I think TK Maxx sometimes, when it comes to products, they buy like old stocks of certain products, and then they sell them obviously in their own branch, and then I think that's why sometimes they're cheaper. For example, sometimes there's been different fragrances of shower gels from, let's say, like the Body Shop, which they've discontinued, and then they've popped up in, say, for example, in TK Maxx. So I'm assuming that they do that with other products as well, and that's probably what they've done here, which is why obviously they've got the older style face wash, which obviously is going to be the same as the newer design one, just a different design. It's going to be interesting to see if it has any kind of a fragrance in it. The last face wash I used didn't have, it's just a normal face wash, and the last couple face washes, which you can check out on my channel, there's been some where it's got it's an all-in-one face wash, where it has a face wash and a face scrub all in one. And those particular ones where it's all-in-one, I've actually thought it was a really ingenious idea, and as to why other companies haven't done that, where they combine the face wash with the face scrub. So not only are you getting your face cleansed, but also you're getting your face giving a good scrub to get rid of any dead skin cells in your face. So it's a two-in-one job. rather than obviously them buying the face wash and the facial scrub separately, which makes it obviously more expensive. Now, again, I don't know if this is going to have any kind of fragrance to it, because I did see some other brand of face washes in TK Maxx, and there was even one I saw which was bigger than this one, and it didn't have it said that it didn't have any fragrance in it, so it wouldn't smell of anything, which I suppose doesn't matter if you're going to slap on a moisturizer and then obviously put on some aftershave. So bear that in mind. I'm assuming I'm going to take the cover off, and yeah, as you can see, it is sealed, so obviously it's kept everything in, so you know that it's not, someone hasn't squeezed it all out. And already you can see the inside of it where it's a white liquid. I'm trying to see if there's a smell to it, and I can smell it. It's more of a kind of a floral, menthol kind of type of a smell. I'm gonna put some on my hands and see, obviously, how it feels on the skin. I don't want to squeeze it too much because I'm not obviously using it. And you can see it there. Now, it kind of, it does have some grainy particles in it, as if it does have a face scrub element in it. So maybe this one does have some kind of, but I can definitely feel the grain inside of the actual liquid itself, and you can see it dissipating already. And in terms of the smell, it's kind of a toothpaste kind of a smell, which is kind of a weird. So it's definitely a menthol smell to it. I'm definitely not smelling the floral smell, which is what I thought it was initially, but I can definitely smell it's definitely a menthol kind of a smell to it. And again, as I said, with the liquid, I thought it was just going to be a smooth kind of a liquid that would ooze out of it, but it's definitely, you can see a little bit of it there, where there's a little bit of grain to it. So I think I'm actually going to like this, in a sense of that not only is it going to keep my skin clean, but it's also going to scrub your skin as well. And that probably would explain that with the new packaging, why it did say exfoliating face wash. So yeah, I'm liking the fact that with this Harry's face wash that they've done that. So it's kind of like having a face wash and a face scrub all in one, which is what I preferred even with the different other products that I've done on my YouTube channel, where they've done it all in one. Because I've been used to just normal face washes and using the facial scrub separately, and it's only, I think it was two. I think there's been two products I've showcased on my channel where it's been an all-in-one. And once, for me, you start using a product which has got both of the products of obviously the face wash and the face scrub all in one, you can't really kind of go back to the normal face wash again. With the previous face wash that I did on my YouTube channel before from the Scottish Salt Company, which you can check out that video, and I'll be doing a follow-up on that one. That one, for example, it's got a really nice floral smell to it, but it doesn't have the facial scrub elements to the actual product itself, which for me is the only downside of it, because I'm used to it, using products having it all in ones. But yeah, I'm looking forward to using this as my daily face wash, and obviously it's going to wash and scrub my skin out. So what I normally do with beauty products is use it for a few weeks, and then I will follow up my review of it as a YouTube short, telling you whether or not I think the item does its job and whether or not it's money for value. Again, for money for value at £3.99, I think that's a really good price, with it normally being £5.50. And when I've looked online, there's some place, if you buy it online, they're charging you £5.50 plus nearly £4 delivery if you want to do, deliver it. But you can get the Harry's men's beauty products in a range of packages, so you can obviously get the face wash and shower gel and the other items that they may have. But obviously that's going to cost if you buy the all-in-one package. But I think for £3.99, rather than it being £5.50 as it says that the suggested retail price is, and even online, I think that's an absolute that's a really good saving. And that's for any product, whether it's a big name product or on big name brand, anywhere in this world where you can save a little bit of pennies, for me, is always a good bargain. So this is the Harry's face wash, which I said is just 150 milliliters, and I will be following it up as a YouTube short once I've used it for the next few or couple weeks. Anyway, I hope people enjoyed this video. Please feel free to share with your friends and family. Also, if you can give this video a thumbs up, I would highly appreciate that. That will allow people to find my YouTube channel content. This is because of YouTube algorithms favor the bigger YouTubers, so their channel and content get advertised on the YouTube recommendation page. So it'd be nice to get some new subscribers. Speaking of subscribers, if you ever haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, then please consider subscribing if you want to see stuff like this, whether it's beauty products, whether it's face washes, as you can see here, body washes, shower gels, bath salts, aftershaves, and any other facial or beauty products. Check out my channel. And as I said a couple of minutes ago, what I normally do is I follow it up after a few weeks of use or a couple of weeks of use as YouTube shorts, whether or not the item is any good or not. I need to do the YouTube short review of the Scottish soap review of that face wash, which I'm not sure if I've uploaded yet, but if I haven't, then you'll definitely see it before the review. Also, I do video game unboxings, video game playthroughs, Blu-ray and Blu-ray Steelbook unboxings, on a rare occasion DVD unboxings, my Blu-ray and Blu-ray Steelbook collection, also my limited edition collection, special editions of DVDs, so you can check that out. A few months ago, I did the VHS cassette of the 1995 movie Back to the Future, so you can check that out. I've done the follow-up to that of the 1989 movie Back to the Future Part 2 on VHS cassette. You can check that out. And I'll be following it up with the 1990 sequel to the sequel, Back to the Future Part 3 on VHS cassette. And a special thank you to my friend of mine who kindly donated me her old collection of the Back to the Future trilogy on VHS cassette. So you can check that out. Also, electrical appliance unboxings where I've done a microwave and 3 Vax products, 2 of which will be I'll be following them up as YouTube reviews of one I should have done years ago. Also art books, I've recently done 3, one of the movie Gemini Man, one of Black Panther Wakanda, and one of the art and making of Pacific Rim Uprising. Normally these hardback art books go from anywhere between £30 to £35 each, and I managed to get them anywhere between £2.99 to £4.99. Brand new from the Forbidden Planet. So if you're ever in the central London Holborn area, check out Forbidden Planet. They do some good deals there. I go there a couple of times a year to see what stuff they have available. Normally I don't come back empty handed and usually get some good deals. I have bought some other art books which I bought from the summer sales of 2024 and also the January sales, and these will be of art books, and these will be video game, TV show and movie related, so keep an eye out for that. And also I've been collecting art books for many years, so I've got some other ones in my collection which people might find interesting, particularly superheroes, especially the Dark Knight trilogy and also of the James Bond franchise, so keep an eye out for that if you're into all that kind of stuff. Also comics, been enjoying the Absolute series from DC Comics. Also my comic book collection, comic book graphic novels, which I've recently done, Batman and the 3 Jokers. You can check that. And there'll be many more graphic novels coming to my channel, DC and Marvel as well, so keep an eye out for that. Also figures and statues. Recently uploaded the 6-inch figure of Superman from Spin Master Toys based on the new Superman movie, so you can check that out. And a good few months ago, I did unboxing of Superboy Prime from McFarlane Toys. You can check that out. Several years ago, I did unboxing of the Art FX DC statues, and these are based on the Justice League. And I've recently redone one as a YouTube short, which would have been of Batman. So you can check that out. Those statues were kindly donated to me by a friend of mine who donated me some of these old statues and some other statues that he's given me over the years as well. So you're gonna keep an eye out for that. I recently got some new figure pickups, one of a super related, one video game related, and one of in relation to the 1986 animated movie Transformers the movie, so if you can check that out, and one Star Wars related. And I've got something movie related that I've already filmed, it's just a matter of just uploading it, so you can check that out. And also some other figures that I've got from the January sales, previous January sales, previous Christmases, and these will be in relation to DC and Marvel. So in general, when it comes to statues and figures that I've yet to showcase, they will be DC, Marvel, Transformers related, video game related, and Star Wars related, and even movie related. So keep an eye out for that if you're into all that kind of thing. Also, DIY products, gadgets as well, and also a couple of things, film memorabilia, which will be Back Future related, so that will be coming up soon, which I think you're absolutely going to love. Also, accessories, whether it's for gaming, which I've done several ones for the different battery packs for the Xbox controller, so you can check that, and also comparison videos comparing them all. Also, a glass screen protector for the Nintendo Switch 2. And I've done the unboxing video of that particular product, as well as applying the actual screen protector to the Switch 2, so you can check that out. Also, I do accessories for mobile phones and laptops and any other thing that comes my way, so you can check that out. Also, I did unboxing of the Nintendo Switch 2, which you can check out on my YouTube channel. I had to re-upload it a few weeks ago, well, just over a month ago, because it disappeared off YouTube, but I've re-uploaded it a while ago, so you can check that out. Also, I've done a series of comparison videos compared to different components from the Nintendo Switch 1 to the Switch 2, so you can check that out as well. Also, clothing pickups as well. Recently done some sportswear I got from JD Sports in the summer sale, which I think is wrapping up, and there were 2 sportswear products or clothing from a company called Mackenzie, which if you've been a regular on my YouTube channel, you've seen me do stuff like their tracksuits and hoodies, so you can check that out. And also, I've purchased a couple of new hoodies as well. One of them I've already uploaded from summer purchase from sales purchase from a store called Choice, so you can check that out. And there'll be other clothing unboxing, clothing pickups of videos, and also footwear as well, where it comes to boots and trainers, and t-shirts as well. And those will be superhero related. So if you're into that kind of thing, then please check out those videos. So I think what to do. Also, food and drink reviews. I've recently done, which I haven't uploaded yet, but it might be uploaded before this, of a new item on the list from McDonald's. You can check that out. Also, I've done a new beverage, one not exactly new, but it's the Iron Brew 1901 original recipes. You can check out that. And I'm going to be trying to do more food reviews, and especially beverage reviews as well, so you can check that out on my YouTube channel as well. I'm trying to see if I've missed anything off, which I don't think. Oh yeah, also vlogs, which I do once a month, and we'll come up to the end of the month now. It's today the 29th, so that time for the new one soon. So I normally do a vlog every month, which tells you what I'm up to, what I've been up to for the last month, what I'm up to next month. Also rant videos and YouTube shorts when I deem necessary. Also movie and TV show reviews and recommendations. I've recently done, the last review I've done is of Mission Impossible 2, so you can check that out, and a great Blu-ray steelbook. I've also done Mission Impossible 1, you can check out as well, and it's a great Blu-ray steelbook, and you can see my YouTube short of that. Also, the movie Sudden Death starring Jean-Claude Van Damme and Powers Booth, you can check that as well. Batman Returns, great sequel and a great Blu-ray steelbook. The sequel to that, Batman Forever, decent sequel, really good Blu-ray steelbook. Also, Iron Man, the first one, starring Robert Downey Jr. You can check out that review as well, short review. One of my favourite Marvel movies, and probably my favourite Iron Man movies of all the trilogies, just my opinion. So you can check that out as well. Also, of the movie Godzilla, which you can check out that as well, and a great Blu-ray steelbook as well as the I'm trying to think, the 1992 movie Tron, so you can check that out as well. Movie still holds up today, great Blu-ray steelbook, as well as the 1992 movie Star Trek II: The Wrath of Khan, one of my favourite Star Trek movies of all the trilogies, so you can check that out. And great Blu-ray steelbook, and regardless of whether you get the Blu-ray steelbook or you have the ordinary one, you get 2 versions of the movie, the theatrical cut and the director's cut, so you can check that out as well. Also, the sequel to that, Star Trek 3, The Search for Spock, decent sequel and a really good Blu-ray steelbook. There's probably other movies that reviews that I've done and I've missed them off, but you can check them out. Also, yeah, I've done Predator as well. Again, great Blu-ray steelbook and a classic movie, so you can check that out. And I will be following up with Predator 2 as well, which I think to me is an underrated sequel, so you can check that out once I do those reviews. And there'll be many more reviews. Done my first impressions of the new Superman movie, which you can check out. And I'll be doing a movie short review of that movie, and I've also already done a first impressions of Fantastic Four: The First Steps, so you can check that as well. And I'll be doing a YouTube short of review of that as well, so you can check out all that. And as I said before, there'll be many more movie reviews, whether it's a cinema or movies that I have in my collection, and as well as TV shows as well. The last TV show I think I did was Smallville season 1, so I definitely need to. I've got a lot of catch up to do because there were 10 seasons, so I need to do season 2 eventually at some point. But it just takes a lot of research to go through these seasons and the episodes again. So I will be doing it, and other TV shows that I have in my collection, which I think I've showcased 1 or 2 of them. Things like Sliders, I think, and things like Knight Rider. So yeah, if you're into all that kind of thing, I think you absolutely love my channel. Christmas 2023, we hit 500 subs. Early 2024, we hit 600 subs, and as of 29th of July, we're nearly at 900 subs. We're only like maybe 15 or between 10 and 15 subs away from hitting 900 YouTube subscribers. So again, I would like to thank every single one of you who has subscribed to my YouTube channel. Whether or not you've been a long-term subscriber or you've recently subscribed to my YouTube channel, I really appreciate you all. Without you guys, my channel wouldn't be where it is today. If there's any question you want to ask about a particular product, then please feel free to ask, and I'll do the best I can in answering any questions that you may have for me in the comment section. Again, as I said, not too far away from 900 YouTube subscribers, and then the big milestone would be 1,000 YouTube subscribers. So hopefully we'll get this sooner rather than later. So again, special thank you to each and every one of you. I'd like to thank you all from the bottom of my heart, and yeah, I really appreciate you guys subscribing to my YouTube channel. I also live stream on Twitch. Same name as my YouTube name, just add the number 76. If you still have trouble finding my channel and wish to follow me on there, I will leave the link in the description box. I don't have a set schedule when I live stream. This is mainly because of my personal busy, hectic life, which has been tiring these days, and health issues as well. So it's a day-by-day basis when I can and can't live stream. If it isn't any copyright material, I tend to export it to YouTube. Speaking of YouTube, on a rare occasion I do live stream. It mainly will be casual gaming, so it'll be beat 'em up, shoot 'em up, platform games, sports games, racing games, things like that. Even if you do miss the live streams, videos will be kept up. A couple of months ago, I did 2 birthday streams, so you can those videos are still streams are still up, so you can check those out. I thought it would be nice to have some live viewership. I know people are busy, whether or not they're streaming themselves, working, raising a family, or different time zones. It could be anything. I know people can't always make it, but if you can, then that would be great. And hit the notification bell in the off chance that I do live stream. And it just leaves me to say, wherever you are in the world, please stay safe, and I will speak to you again in the next video. Bye for now.